I didn't know I'll actually leave Germany like that so soon. So that's one advice I'll give to people. If you're a recent graduate, please look out for trainee program. This is
That you're
one thing
not
I don't like
doing.
about Germany. This thing. In Netherlands, there's
So what's
nothing like this.
Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to another video. So for those of you who don't know, my name is Kelechi. You can see my face for the first time and I share videos around life here in Germany. And with me here today is Firdaws on this episode of Immigrant Life in Germany. Actually, this conversation with Firdaws, it's been a long time coming. We should have done this a long, long time ago, but there is no perfect, better time actually than now, and you'll get to know why. Or from the title of the video, you can already tell, or from the caption of the video, you can already tell why. Okay, so Fearless, I'm going to let you introduce yourself to my gang.
Okay, hi everyone. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. So my name is Firdaws Osman. I'm from Ghana. I was about to say I'm a Ghanaian student, no. So I'm no more a student. I'm from Ghana and I studied in Germany. But now I live in the Netherlands. I work and live in the Netherlands. Yeah, and I'm excited to be here today.
Thank you very much for being here. And since like I was murdering your name in the beginning of this video, not Fearless, please.
Don't
Firdaws,
worry.
right? That's pronouncing well because I like it when I like it when people pronounce my name right. So
Uh-huh.
I make an effort to pronounce the names of others right. So Firdaws, is that correct?
Yes, but for me, I don't mind how people mention my name because
Okay.
it's difficult to pronounce. So for me, I go with anything. People call me also. I'm like yes, yes. So
Oh,
I don't
okay,
really
yeah,
mind.
that's okay.
Yeah,
All right. Okay, no
right.
problem. So yeah, thank you once again for being here with us. And you said
Okay.
you're originally from Ghana and you moved to Germany for your studies first before you traveled to Netherlands to work, right?
Yeah.
So what exactly inspired you to take this bold leap from Ghana to Germany? And when was that exactly? How long ago have you been in Germany for?
Oh, I moved to Germany in 2019 October.
There are a
Yes.
lot of us who moved here in 2019. There are so many.
Yes.
I
Yes.
moved in 2019.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
I know a couple of people, almost six, seven people who moved at the same time as I did. Wow, that's interesting. Okay. So
I
yeah.
feel like 2019 was the year of the beginning of a lot of people Japan. Not, but then after 2019, then it was like a big wave, but
It
like it kind
pops.
of
Yeah.
started. I think that's what I feel like. Yeah, but my
Yeah.
circle of my friends,
Especially
that's what they
regarding
say.
Germany. Especially
Yep.
regarding Germany because for students, like not a lot of students had discovered Germany earlier than 2018, 17. That's the truth.
Yeah.
So the surge came from 18, 19, 17, 18, 19, and then there was now that I don't know what happened. But
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, 2019, I moved to Germany, but before that, after university, I did my national service in a mining company because I did like metallurgical engineering, like mineral extraction. Then I was looking forward to, after national service to actually work in that company because, like, if you're in Ghana, everybody wants to work in like oil, mining, and stuff because it pays well. But like
Mm,
after national service, they didn't retain us. And
yeah.
then, but fortunately for me, my uncle had a company. He was also into mining services. But
Okay.
he was mainly providing like mining equipment. So I was working like as a sales engineer. But
Okay.
like I did that for like a year and it's not something I really like. So I did that work into 2018 to
Okay.
2019. So it was like a year. And for me, I like hands-on, like like working in a plant or something like this. So I
Mm,
didn't really enjoy the sales engineering position. I didn't really like it because with that you had to visit so many customer sites, talk to them, like presentation and stuff. And I didn't really like that. And I wanted to leave the job. So I was like, okay, then I'll go for my master's and do materials engineering to study
mm.
something broader aside from metallurgy because metallurgy was just metals. So I want to go study something more broad. Then my friend told me about her sister's brother who was studying in Germany. So I got in
Mhm.
touch with him. So I was telling him that studying in Germany is for free. I was happy. Then he was like, but you need a block account. I was like, how much? I was like, at that time I was like, I think 8,000
8,000,
something
yes,
euros. Yeah.
8,400
So,
or
yeah.
thereabouts, yeah.
Yeah, and then in Ghana it was like 55,000 cedis. At that time, Ghanaian cedis was like 1:5. It was good, but now it's like 1:15. Crazy.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, and I also want to convince my parents. I mean, we don't have much, but they tried. Like they tried. So it was a whole year plan. It's not. It doesn't come easy like that. From school application to getting your documents, it could take a year or more.
Yeah.
So. And then everything came to a success. And then in October, I traveled to Germany. So there, I'll say what enticed me was like looking for better opportunities. So that's why I moved to Germany.
Okay. Nice. Very nice to know.
Yeah.
So I'd like to think that you have done your research before you even started the process, right? And you must have had some sort of initial, what's it called, expectations or perceptions about Germany. So would you say that what you researched about, what you found during your research or your perception or your expectations, would you say, how did it compare to your reality upon the first few months or years of your arrival here?
Yeah, I had some expectation that when I come out working like part-time job, like because also Germany's in Schengen, I'll go to different countries. Oh my god, it's not that easy to actually combine studies with working.
Yeah.
So my first semester, I was like, wow, working and studying is really hard. Because in Ghana, we don't do that. I'm sure Nigeria is the same. Like, we just go to school and then our parents, like, give us
Before
money, right?
you just take care of you, yeah.
Exactly. But now they've given you 8,500 euros. You don't expect them to be sending you money. So, that first semester when you come, you have to now look for a part-time. It's not also easy. And then I thought, when I come to Germany, it will be so easy for me to find a job. Oh my god. Even cleaning jobs, some of them want you to speak German. So some of the expectations I had, even though I did my own research, but you will not know it all. You meet some serious shocks, like combining things with and all of that. And also, I was expecting that like studying abroad is easy, like because that's what they used to tell us. Studying abroad is easy, it's not hard. It's hard. Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, and then even like I think my first 2 or 3 classes, I was already feeling like intimidated, right? Like lecturer asks questions and the Germans are just answering. I'm like,
very quick to answer, yeah, very quick to answer.
Yes, and even some other international students from like India and China, I see them like they really understand what's going on, and like I'm lost. Like
Lost, yeah.
Then I go back or stay, but bit by bit, yes. And then even the side of the part-time job, my first job was in a factory where I had to stand for 12 hours. That was my first shift. It was like at a night shift as well. And then, in my head, I was like, so is this Germany?
What am I doing here? Like, who sent me on
here? I know.
I can
lots
totally
of
relate.
questions. So many questions in my head.
I can totally relate. Oh my goodness. Don't take me back to those days. My first night shift job, I was like, Kelechi, say you lost not going back to Nigeria like this. Like, what exactly? Don't worry, let me not continue talking.
That first night shift job was my first job. That night shift was my first job. Exactly.
Oh my God.
Hey.
Okay.
But the good thing, the good thing was there were other Ghanaian students that we all go together. So you get that motivation from them. And I had a friend like Philip, like, Charlie, let's go for night shift tomorrow. So Philip, I can say, hey, your blog account will finish. So he used to push me. So if you have friends like that, good. Yeah. So that was like some of the expectations I had, but it turned like it wasn't like that at all. And then so I think also one of the most interesting thing for me, the first day I arrived in Kiel, Then my phone went off. I wanted to call my friend to like pick me from the train station. I just saw a woman standing by me and I asked her if I could use her phone. She was very nice and sweet. She gave me her phone. I called. So before coming, I had the stereotype like Germans are like, are like this thing. Exactly. So I was like, but that was my first encounter with a German was actually very nice. So I felt calm, that kind of feeling. And then
that.
So
I love that.
that's it.
Interesting. Okay, now you spoke about shocks here and there. Can you remember like some really tough ones that really shook you when you arrived?
Shocks?
Like,
You
yeah,
mean shocks?
shock, yeah, culture shocks, either at your, I mean, life generally, when you moved to Germany or at your
Yeah.
study place. Like, what were some heavy shocks that were like blows to you?
Yes, let me see. Let me see from the school side. I had so many culture shocks. Recently I had an interview with Phoebe and I was even trying to remember someone I couldn't. From the school side, the fact that like I just was not understanding what the lecturers were saying was a shock
And it
to
was
me.
in
Like
English. And it was in English.
it
It
was
wasn't
in
in German.
English. Yeah, it was in English. And I was like, hey, is it like my brain is becoming dull or what, I don't know, but yeah. I don't know if that's a shock, but
It is, girl. It
yeah.
is. It
Yeah.
is. Because, I mean, I also had the same experience as well. Coming from Nigeria, where it was like they even dictate your notes for you in
Yeah.
class, even though that's like at the bachelor level and this is at the
Yeah.
master level. And I believe that at the master level, it's totally different in Nigeria, right? But still, coming from that environment, that learning environment, onto a place where it felt like I was lost in class for the most time before I grabbed. At least the first semester had me questioning myself a couple of times. So I totally
True,
can
true.
relate to where you're coming from.
Yeah,
Honestly, I
yeah.
can relate to that.
It's to me, I don't know. But the thing is, because in my class I came with a friend of mine actually. We have planned this thing together way back in
Oh,
Ghana.
wow.
So I'll look at his face. Like, do you understand? And then we also made a Nigerian friend, two of them actually, Vincent and Adiola. We look at each other like,
Yeah. Is
you
it just me?
understand?
Are you in this with me as well? I can understand. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
exactly. When you're not in a boat alone and in a sinking ship or boat alone, you have somebody like, okay, at least I'm going down with someone. But yeah, we were able to figure out all of these things after the first semester. It became okay, it became easier. And then
Uh-huh.
another shock I had was like after when the class ends, they knock on the table like they do that kind of thing. The first day I was like, hey, what's going on?
What's
Like,
going on here?
yes. So yeah, those were like some of the culture shocks.
Nice.
I've
Okay.
had so many that I can't even remember. So
I can imagine. Yes, it does happen to the rest of us. It does.
yeah.
So, I mean, this is Germany, and we know that surviving in Germany, you need German to some extent. So, based on your eventual line of work and your I know studies for you was in English, but did you think learning German was necessary for you, for your general, day-to-day life, and probably your workplace? Was it necessary for you? Did you learn German?
Yes, yes, yes. Like German, learning German is very, very important. I mean, I did to some point with the university, like to A2,
Okay.
but it's
Oh,
not.
nice.
It's not. How do I say it? Even though you're doing it in class, actually you have to do work on your side because
Um,
Germany is one of the countries that if you don't, even though people speak English, but it's really hard to certain jobs, menial jobs are like you
yeah.
still need German, yeah, like. But fortunately, you're also able to get jobs without speaking German.
Uh-huh.
I was able to get a lot of jobs like that without me speaking German. Sometimes you reading sign language with your chef, and then so
Which cover
funny.
is great.
Yeah, yeah. But for me, I also worked on my side. Like I used to watch YouTube videos a lot, especially this guy Benjamin, the Dutch lehrer. If people want to learn, he's very good. I used to watch that a lot and learn German with Anya after doing the class one. So actually, I was able to understand a lot and also speak conversational, basic ones. So we got with this, I was able to find like a part-time job as a COVID tester. And
So
that
what
was a
could tester?
COVID,
Okay.
yeah. Those who test the COVID.
Yeah, doing.
Yeah. Yeah, that job, Kelechi, that job was the best part-time job I had.
Are you
Yeah.
serious? I wish I knew about
Yes.
this information then. No.
Yes. Yeah. Because my cousin was working there. She was born in Germany and everything. And then I'm actually looking for a job that she should recommend me to her chef. So she gave me the guy's number. I called him, spoke a little German, and then I also spoke English as well. I was like, oh, but like it's my German. I was like, yeah, but I introduced myself and everything, so you can see it. Like I can do the job. Like I use I
Yeah,
read.
that's what we need.
Yes, yeah. Then next day, he just sent me contracts and everything. That job was so flexible. I could like during the exams, I could really study there because it's just me in
Mm.
a room where I test a lot. It was close to a care home. So if when you have to go
Mm.
to the care home, you need to do a test. So you have to come to me, do the test, and
Mm.
before you go. And usually they don't really talk a lot. But you know, some of the old people, most of them when they come, they
They
want
want
to
to engage
chat.
you. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes. They're
that's
so
true.
excited. Like they ask what you are studying and they're like, wow, you're studying this or you're doing so well and all of that. I used to get a lot of tips from them, flowers, the old
Mm.
people, they are very nice. And yeah, that's the thing. The thing is, I never encountered a racist German. But I've encountered other people in Germany who are racist and are not Germans.
Yeah, I
You know?
relate to what you're saying. Yes.
Yes,
I
yes.
think, in fact, let's not
Yeah,
even go there. Because the
it's
funny
so
thing is that
funny.
it's the immigrants, it's the fellow immigrants that want to be mean
Yeah.
to you most
Mm-hmm.
times. That's the
Mm-hmm.
truth.
Mm-hmm.
Most
Yeah.
times. But we will leave them for Christ, for Jesus. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Let's continue. So
Yeah. So yeah, learning the gem there. If I didn't know even like up to A2, and also because I do watch a lot of things like that, I was able to get that job. If I didn't have that knowledge of German, I wouldn't have gotten it. So please, when you come, just like you can look. I think the German language is even more important than your master's program. I
tell
might
me
be
about
wrong.
it. You are not wrong, girl. You're not wrong. Tell me about it. You
Yeah.
are not wrong because you would realize that, except in very rare cases, that your job doesn't need German. Even if your job doesn't need German, the truth is that
You
without
will
that
need it.
language, oh God, you will suffer.
You will
Oh,
need
you will
it
suffer.
because you want to have a passport one day, you want to have a PR one day, you will definitely need it. So
You have
left
to.
with me alone, when you come and then you want to use 5 years for your masters, let it be worth it. Let that
Let's
5 years
do
be worth it. Let it be that in that 5 years you've learned German very well. That's
Yeah.
why you are completing in 5 years.
Yes.
Or in that
Yes.
5 years, you've done German, you've done internship within that
Mm,
5 years, then it's worth it. But it's not
mm.
worth it to do 2 years for your master's, you are done. You don't have knowledge of German. You just rushed.
You
You
don't
don't
have
have any
experience.
experience.
You don't have work relevant experience. You don't have
Yes.
nothing. Who will
Yeah.
hire you?
Yeah.
Nobody will want to talk to you. They'll be like, okay, you're done. You can go back to your country.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
That's
The
true.
thing is, in Germany, nobody is pushing you to finish. I don't know. For my city, and it applies to a lot of cities,
It's
right?
general. But
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
there's no
Nobody's
rush.
pushing you
There's
to
no rush.
finish in 2 years and you're not paying fees. So you could actually give yourself the learn language is very hard. We are all different. Some people it's very fast for them. If you know you're like me, give yourself time. Take your courses like bit by bit and go in hard for the German. See, if you know German, yeah, you can even get a job without before completing school. That's
That's
like
true.
very exactly because I
That's
know
true.
people like yeah, so that's what I would have done differently. Like, even though I'm not in Germany, it doesn't really matter. That's like, oh, okay, someone like, oh, but like now you're not in Germany. I might need it in the future again. Like,
Yeah.
because even now I'm at my workplaces, there are some Germans, and I wish I was very fluent. I would just
So
speak with
that you
them
could interact with them, right? I can
in
imagine.
English.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
would have
yeah.
been a very nice icing on the cake for you.
Exactly. So me learning German wasn't bad at all, even though I'm not in Germany, because now I'm learning Dutch and it's going faster for me.
Mm,
They kind of
I
have
love
the
it.
same rules. Similar,
Yeah.
exactly. So I'm like, okay, this is similar to that word in German. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of going a little faster than when I was learning German. I had no
It's
idea
because
of how.
the
So
reason is
learning the
because
language,
you've had some kind of grasp, kind not I won't say grasp, you've been introduced to how
yes.
European languages sound besides
Mhm.
English. So that's why this one is not so foreign to you and you're able to get through with it, considering also that you have an A2 in German, right? You have a German A2 language
Yeah,
proficiency.
yeah.
So you
E-
know the rules and everything. So I think that's
Yes,
I like that. I like that for you.
exactly. Yes. So right now, and I'm telling myself that by the end of the year, I should get to like, I should even get to like start doing B1 already. Because yeah,
Okay.
it's now I want to prove to myself that like in Germany, I feel like I wasted so much time on the language thing, right? The thing about
Mm,
learning languages, if you leave it for a month, you forget.
that's
And then
true.
when you have to like take another class, then you see that, oh, you have to go back again and learn.
Brush up
It has
on
to be a
something.
continuous thing. Like even the
Continue. Yeah.
university, the university also offers German classes every semester. Take a class every
Mm,
semester. Take a class. I know some people are like, oh, the German with the university is slow. No, it's not slow. Well, it's just take your time, because if you want to go to VHS or whatever, that's very expensive. And I feel like
mm,
actually do with the university, save your money whilst you also work on your side. Because when you
mhm.
go to VHS, you still have to work on your side at the
You
same
have
time.
to,
So
yeah.
every semester take classes to like A2. Then after A2 you could go to like a private class, VHS or something. Go to B1, yeah, and do that. I think, yeah,
Okay.
but then that's it for the language. Very, very important.
Very
I can't
important,
stop
yes.
it.
The importance cannot be overemphasized, really,
Yeah.
cannot be overemphasized.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to be diving a little bit into transitioning from your study period or from being a student to your professional life while you were in Germany. Let's see. So, what was your plan initially after graduation? Like, did you initially plan to stay in Germany, or has it always been on your mind to relocate?
The thing is, I I didn't know I would actually relocate so soon, like from Germany. Cause the thing was, I didn't even wait to graduate before applying for jobs. What I did
Okay.
was, because in our course we have so many labs. I
Mm-hmm.
started my thesis, I did all my courses, and I left one lab. So that
Mm-hmm.
I'm still enrolled as a student. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that I
Smart
can use
one.
that period to be applying for jobs and all of that.
Yeah.
So within that period, I was just applying for jobs all over Kelechi. Not only Germany. I was doing Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, except France, Switzerland.
Mm,
Because I did my internship in France and I didn't really like living in France. So out
mm,
of, out of my this thing, yeah, I didn't. Yeah. So I was just applying, but mostly in Germany, right? Yeah, so for me, I was just doing freestyle because I didn't want to give myself a niche. Because the thing about Germany too was, because of the German language, and wasn't easy to finding a job. And then there are also English speaking jobs in other European countries plus Germany. So why not make your basket wide and then
you
just
know,
send in applications? So yeah.
yeah.
So to be honest, how do I say this? I didn't know I'll actually leave Germany like that so soon. And
Mm,
I don't know, it's like everything worked out
very
for me.
fast.
Like, yeah, everything just worked out for me. Me not getting a job in Germany because my husband is in Netherlands, right?
Uh-huh.
Exactly. So during that my job search era, I was not even in Germany because I didn't want to pay rent and all of those things.
Mm,
So I was in Netherlands and then applying for jobs and all of that. I got some I got some interviews in Germany online, so some interviews in Germany here and there. And then lo and behold, I also got this job here in Netherlands. And then I was like, okay, I'll go for this one. And after I got this email that I've gotten the job, I think the next 2 days I also got one in Germany, like in Frankfurt.
mm, okay.
And I was like,
Wow.
I was weighing, I was like, in the future, I'm still going to move to Netherlands. Why not
So,
do it now? Right? And then if I'm to work in the Netherlands, I'm leaving my husband's house, and I have to pay rent and all of those things, right? So it's like, and then also this job in the Netherlands aligned well with me, very, very well. So
nice.
like, why not? Because
Nice.
the job in Frankfurt was entry level role, and then the
Mhm.
one in the Netherlands was a graduate trainee, and I prefer graduate trainee programs
Because
than
you get to
because
get into the job
I
properly.
yes love it. If you look, if you're a new graduate, look for graduate trainee programs, because the experience you get is exceptional. Because most graduate training programs, you get to rotate in different departments and get to know
Mm.
where you actually belong, and then
Mm.
it's part well, I know as part of your contract, they're going to give you a permanent position after the period of traineeship. And a graduate
Okay.
trainee, you get like same salary as someone in entry level or whatever. So it's, and the thing is, because you're a trainee, so much this thing, pressure is not put on you because you're in a
Mm.
learning period. And I
You're still
wanted that.
very
Yeah, just that
oh,
getting into a graduate training position is not very easy.
so
It's
easy.
very it's very competitive, but yeah,
Competitive.
you can do it. There's this assessment and all of these things, but actually, my friend advised me, and I thank her so much because she also got a graduate trainee. Yeah, but she's in Germany. And then she was like, I should actually look out for a graduate training program. I was like, yeah, I see them, but the process is so long. Like,
Rigorous.
you know,
Yeah.
interview, assessment, this, that. But like, I was like, okay, let me go in for it. And it's actually really good. So that's one advice I'll give to people. If you're a recent graduate, please look out for trainee programs. They are not easy to get in, but you can do it. It's very
You
good.
can do it. Yeah. Just put yourself out there and you really never
Yeah,
know. You can't
yeah,
tell.
yeah. Because I feel like when I go to the job I got in Germany, I might not, I might not, I can't like ask so many questions because you said you can do this and this. But the
So
traineeship, like,
good.
yes, now I can ask all the dumb questions because you're a trainee. So,
Well, how long has it been? How long has it been since
um,
you
almost 8. Since I moved here to
moved?
Netherlands,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
it's over a year.
Wow. It's been a while.
Over a year. It's almost, yeah, it's over a year. So we're like,
Nice.
yeah, 1.5 years. Yeah, it's been a
Nice.
while.
So, what was the visa process like for you? Because you've been here for 5 years,
Mm.
right? And I don't. Have you gotten your permanent residence in Germany yet?
No, 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 no. In Germany, I was in Germany for like 4 years. I moved from Germany
Ah,
to here in like around last 2 years or so.
okay.
No, I don't have PR yet because I was
Okay.
still student and all of that, so I don't have that.
Okay.
It
Okay.
took me a
Makes
while
sense.
to finish. Took me a while to finish my masters. I would say it took me like maybe almost 3.5 years because I used half another month to do internship in France. So altogether, I was like 3.5 years, and yeah. But some people I actually finished before some people are like, "Hey, what are you still doing there?"
You know, when I was still studying, I had family members and friends that would be telling me, this person that went to the UK has finished their masters. This person that went here has finished. What are you still doing in Germany? I say,
You
I
can't
will just have to
compare.
explain.
No,
I
no,
will
no.
not come here and
Yeah.
explain to you people. Just know that but we don't have the same, we're not in the same category. What are you rushing for? Just
Exactly.
relax, take your
Exactly.
time. Because those in the UK, they're paying school fees. So if you delay your program, extra money in your pockets, right? I mean,
Mm-hmm,
in your pocket. But for us in Germany, we have our targets, we have our goals, we
mm-hmm.
know what we want. So we don't necessarily have to rush. Where are you rushing to? So yeah, I don't blame people when I see people that take 5 years or what. Just do you. The main thing is let it count at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Don't let it be that you have wasted all of that time for
Mm-hmm.
nothing. Like let it be
True.
worth it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So I just want to know, like, how was the visa process for you relocating? Was it like you went to the work visa? Was it difficult? How did you do it?
Okay, so you mean for Netherlands, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So yeah, when I got the position, the company, they contracted a third party. It's a law or something. I don't know. They do it in migration and stuff like this, right?
Mhm.
So yeah. So the company, I think the job comes with a sponsorship, right?
Oh, I
Because I didn't do
see.
the visa process myself. If you ask me how they did it, I don't even know.
I love it.
So
I love
exactly.
it. Wow, okay.
So I was
Nice.
there when I got the job, like when I got the contract and everything was finalized. Then I was just there, and then they're called Hillsbrook. I think maybe they're like Migrando, sort of.
Okay.
So they
Okay.
sent me an email that they're going to process my days. They are coming from my company, this. And then they asked me for some documents, my passport, my CV, my what's the name? Master's certificate.
Sorry, yes.
Exactly, all of those things. I sent it to them and they processed it for me. And then they also told me to apply for 30% ruling. Apparently, in Netherlands, they have something called a 30% ruling for expats.
What's that?
So if you've lived 150 kilometers away from any border of
Mm-hmm.
Netherlands, you get the 30% ruling, meaning you pay only 70%. You don't pay full 100% tax of your salary. You pay just 70%. So
Interesting.
they even made me aware of that, sent me, and I applied. And so they were doing my process for me with the IND. The IND is like the house stand up before the Netherlands. So they were just taking my, they will contact IND, they'll send this, they'll do this. They told me to take a month. Then I was just there, they're like, oh, your residence permit is ready. Go for biometric. So the whole process was done for me. You just sit and
Okay.
relax. Because the company has paid them to do it. So
Mhm. Wow,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
amazing. That's the really nice thing about going to relocating to a country with a job
Mhm.
offer. However, not every company that gives you a job offer does that for you. Because I know someone that came from Nigeria to Germany with a job offer, but the person had to take care of everything on their own. The
Oh,
company
okay.
didn't just it was just with the job contract that the
Right.
person had to go and make the application. So I mean, I love the fact that they were able to handle that for you. That's really top. Nice.
Yes, yes.
So
Yeah.
I
For
want us
the
to
visa process, actually I had a different experience when I did my internship in France. That one I had to do everything by myself.
by yourself.
So
That's because you were going for study.
yeah. But for this job, they handled everything for me. So yeah.
That's the good thing about it because for studies it's on your own. Like
Your own,
nobody
oh, your own.
nobody doing nothing for you. But as someone
Yeah.
a future employee of the
Yeah.
company, they'll most likely do that for you. I know people that do that, companies
Hmm.
that have done that for their staff and everything.
Yeah.
So let's do some sort of comparison between
Hmm.
life in Germany versus the Netherlands, right? So
Hmm.
how would you compare the work culture in Germany versus that of the Netherlands?
You
In
know
terms
what?
of, okay, let's compare, let me make it easy for you. In terms of, I mean, you were making applications even though you didn't exactly get a job, but you saw stuff like salary. I mean, maybe during the interviews, you must have talked about maybe salaries,
Yeah.
salary expectation. So now, in terms of salary, taxes, you know how taxes in Germany works. You know
Hmm.
how the work-life balance in Germany is. So using these three parameters, if you had to choose between the both countries, in fact, tell us how would you compare the both of them first before we talk about choice?
The thing is, in Germany, I've never worked in a corporate space in Germany,
Okay, okay,
right?
okay.
Yes, because even my internship was in France. So
Mm,
the jobs I've done in Germany are like menial jobs.
okay,
Or
okay.
even I didn't heavy job. Yeah, heavy job I would say, but it's
What's
just
heavy
like
job?
it's not. Yeah, heavy,
What
heavy,
what's
heavy
heavy?
job. You don't know heavy job? Oh, is it only in Kiel? Okay, it's like student job in the university.
Like that student kind of
Yeah,
job.
but they spell it like HIWI, heavy. Oh,
Never.
maybe it's only used in that part of Germany.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. Okay, so yeah. But if I salary, okay, tax wise, Germany has a higher tax than Netherlands a bit.
Mm,
Maybe I
really?
don't know what I'm saying, but
So how do we explain the high cost of living that is in Netherlands? Because I know that Netherlands has a higher cost of living than Germany.
yes, they do. But like, what's the tax this thing in Germany? It's still like 45% or so.
Or
It depends
seven.
on the salary, right? There's a tax
Yeah.
bracket.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah, there's
7. I'm not sure. I think
yeah.
it's 7.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, both countries have really high taxes. Because for me, I'm on the 30% ruling. So definitely I would choose Netherlands over Germany because I'm getting way more money than if I was in
Mm,
Germany. If I was in
mm,
Germany, oh no, trust me, because I have like 30% free off, and that's be like for 5 years. So if you want to move to Germany, that's really good. And the thing is, you have to, if you want to move to Netherlands, and the thing is, you have to have lived outside of the Netherlands. That's 150 kilometers away. Okay.
mm,
So let's say even if your job is in Rotterdam and you lived in
mhm,
Dusseldorf, you will not get
mhm.
it. It's close.
It's close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Or
Oh,
if you live in maybe Antwerp and your job is in
mm,
close to Netherlands, one part of it, yeah, you will not get it. So it has to be 150 kilometers away, then you can get a 30% relief. Now for comparison, since I've not worked in a corporate world in Germany, I can't really talk about work life balance. But
okay.
I can't compare. I don't know how people who work in the maybe you can tell me we can do that comparison.
I mean, the work-life balance is fair. I mean, you have 28 to 30 days of
Yeah.
holidays in a year. And when it comes to hybrid models, a lot of companies are embracing hybrid models since COVID. They let you work from home when you can, 2 days. Most times they let you work minimum of 2 days in a week, and then the rest of the days you have to come to the office. While some even let you stay at home to do your job, like complete home
Mm-hmm.
office. If you like, you can come into the office. If
Mm-hmm.
you don't like, but it's up completely up to you.
Yeah.
And then there are some, because where I did my internship, I remember one of the companies I did my, in fact, 2 companies I did my vet student and internship jobs were complete home office. Like you didn't have to come to the office. And then afterwards, after graduation, the job I got was like, mixed. You can stay at home completely if you want, and you can
Okay.
also mix it. So with regards to flexibility, there are lots of flexible jobs in Germany
Yeah.
today. And also depends, I feel like it depends largely on your field because there are some fields
Yeah.
that are more technical and you have to be on site. While there
Mm-hmm.
are some like mine, marketing, you can work from home, you can work from anywhere
Yeah.
in the world.
Yeah.
And then what's another aspect? I mean, I think these are, and then of course you have sick leaves. You can
Yeah.
take sick leaves when you're not feeling great. You just submit your what do you call it? Arbeitsunfähigkeit. I don't know what it's called in English, but the set document from the doctor
Uh this is
that you're
one thing
not
I don't like
feeling.
about Germany. This
Why?
thing.
What? How?
When you're
Why?
sick. In Netherlands, there's
What?
nothing like this.
Are you
Nothing like
serious?
this.
You don't have to
When you're
submit
sick, you're
anything.
sick. You call in that you're sick.
Wow.
This is your sick leave. You don't have to show any things from there. No. Because
Wow.
sometimes, Kelechi, you can
Okay.
agree with me, like women, we have menstrual cramps. And I know that I just need to lay down. I don't have to now go to the hospital and ask. I don't even have that strength to go to the clinic or whatever.
That's
This
one
is
thing that I've
one
always.
thing. Yes.
Because sometimes you're genuinely ill, you can't stand up. Anyway, they give you, I think here, how it works in Germany is the first day of your sickness, you don't have to announce it. You can just stay at home, take a sick day off.
Mhm.
But the second day, or is it the third day? My last place of work, I think it was that the second or the third day, then you have to go and get the doctor's report. Yeah, that's the word, doctor's report that you don't feel good. But the first day is okay. But when I was working at Lager, a girl, even if you must report them. So
Blame
those
me.
ones are
Oh God.
more strict.
Yeah.
But regarding corporate work, I think they are more flexible. The first
Yeah.
day you don't have to report it and everything. But that's interesting to know that Netherlands doesn't do that whole doctor's report thing. Germany.
No.
It's fine.
The Germany is also very bureaucratic. They like seeing papers, so
Yeah,
probably that.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. And also speaking of bureaucracy, in the
Let me
workplace, I
tell
mean,
you, Netherlands is advanced. Like they really like they are so tech like inclined. I don't know because everything is like on app. They have this DGID. It's connected to your health insurance. Do you know that I don't have health insurance card like this?
it's on your app, right?
Yes, it's on my phone. they are very I mean, you could use your ATM
They're
card
tech
for
savvy.
your public transportation instead of like actually buying a ticket. You just scan with. Yeah, I feel like they are more, but like
They're more
Germany
tech
really
savvy.
like traditional
They're
stuff.
catching up.
Yeah,
It's so annoying. Like even
yeah,
the workers say it themselves. When you go to an office and you're talking with them and everything, they tell you, yeah, that must email papiers and the vice or Jeremy and everything. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's sort of like they even would like to making a not mockery, like they're making fun of their
yeah,
situation. They can't help it. It
yeah.
has always
True,
been there
true.
and it is still there and probably will continue to be there. I think
Yes.
it comes from a place of wanting to preserve, like they're very, what's the word? Conservative, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're not very open to taking new innovation, like accepting new innovation. So that's why
Yeah.
it's taking them a while. Even this whole portal, like there's a portal now for people to apply, like it's an all-in-one portal for
Okay.
those who want to apply for jobs, studies, visa,
Uh,
opportunity card.
okay. I don't even
I was
know.
like, wow, good morning, Deutschland.
Yeah, because like recently I needed something from the Gemeente. Gemeente, yes, like rat house. So
Okay.
then you just have to go to log in with your DGID. If you want like some be shiny going you what you want, and then they'll post it to you. Like you don't have to that process of maybe going there. They just do it online and they post it to you. So I feel like this part of Netherlands I really like. It's really less paper stuff, more like technologically
Not
inclined. I really like it.
digital.
Maybe it's a small country, that's why. But yeah,
But that's the more reason why the side of the country should even make it, they should make their lives easier for themselves and for the people. And like try to digitalize so many things. Well,
yeah,
actually, Germans and people who have been here for longer would say that they are actually trying to improve. It's better than
yeah.
it was. So I'm just imagining how was
How
it
it
then?
was.
I don't even want to think about it. It
True,
keeps
true,
giving me a
true.
headache.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I would like to know about your integration into the Dutch society compared to the Deutsch society. How was
Hmm.
it like? Do you feel more at home in the Netherlands or in Germany? And let's know.
You know the thing is like Netherlands. I'll say is my second home from Germany because when I was even a student, I was always coming here because that
Okay.
my husband, my then we're not married. I was always coming.
Oh,
Here. At least
oh, nice.
I come here, so I was very already like how do I say it?
In tune with the society,
It's
like you already knew how things worked and everything.
yes, yes. So it wasn't so new to me, but like so my integration here, I would say if you are not careful, you might not learn Dutch at all because these people, I'm telling you,
English.
yeah, everybody speaks English, and sometimes when you a foreigner want to even try speaking Dutch with them, they just switch to
Mm.
English. They feel like yeah, like they just everybody speaks English so well. But like if you're in Germany, you will learn
And
German.
very clean English. Oh.
I'm telling
Very
you, like
clean English because I've been there too. Like everybody speaks fluent, smooth
yes.
English. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, even like when you go to not to undermine them, when you go to like the turkey shop to buy meat, the guys there they speak English. Like good English oh, unlike in Germany. It's German they speak, right? So it might be your integration if you don't push yourself, it take you a while to learn the language. Yeah. So
Mhm.
me what is pushing me to learn the language because I want to get my PR very fast.
Okay.
That's why I'm even like pushing to get to. I think you need like A2 for it. Then for
How long?
passport you need like B1.
Okay. How long do you need to stay there for you to get a PR?
I think like 2 years. Yeah, I think like 2 years. It depends on your condition. Probably if your partner is already here, like already, or if your work or something like this. But like with
Okay.
passport, it's
Okay. Fair
five
point.
years, like Germany. For now,
Fair
it's
point.
5 years. But I heard
Okay.
when they like, how they're all moving to the right. Those right people want it to be 10 years. Crazy. But let's see how it goes.
Let's see
Yeah.
how it goes.
So
So now,
integration in Netherlands is I think Netherlands is not it's not be hard for foreigners to actually live here. I feel like
mm,
there are a lot of jobs you could even get, like even part-time jobs you could get without speaking Dutch.
Oh.
They don't really mind. Because one time I saw a TikTok, lady was complaining that like she went to a restaurant and even the guys who were working there, the waiters and the waitresses, they were not even speaking Dutch, and they're in Netherlands. You know, it's like their language is kind of fade. I was like, your language will never fade. Your
It's
language
okay.
won't.
Yeah.
Every Dutch person speaks Dutch. It's not like I've seen a Dutch
I
person here who
think they
doesn't
just,
speak Dutch.
I think they do that thing. I think the Dutch, I think they call them the Dutchies, right? They
Yeah.
are very friendly and warm people. Do you know why I say this? I was there in 2021 with my classmates. We went for a school program.
Mm.
And then there was this, their pride, they were doing their pride week. They were closing the pride week. So we were out, my classmates and I, we were out. We had
Yeah.
a project we had to take care of, and we lost our way literally. And you know how confusing it can be when you're in a new place and we're not with our chaperone, we're just alone trying to find our way. And then we approached everybody we approached on the streets spoke English. But then the people that we met and we asked for help to find our train connection to so and so place. Do you believe that these people, there were three ladies, they followed us, they took us literally crossing the roads and taking us like until we got to the train station. I'm not joking. This
Wow.
walk took about 5 to 7 minutes. I don't
Interesting.
I don't know if that can happen in Deutschland. I don't know. I've never really had that experience. They'll probably just tell you, so game out, grab your house link, right? And
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
all the list I have because I've been confused the first few months I came here at the train station. Maybe like, do you speak English? And you get the whole little bit, not a lot, little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
And then the least they can do is probably try to show you the connection on their app or explain. But I don't think I've had anyone here go the extra mile like this. I was so shocked. Like they left
Yeah. I
everything
think.
they were
Yeah.
doing and walked us. I mean, I saw that as a sign of warmth, like they are very welcoming to foreigners. So I think
Yeah.
it's no surprise that they are very fluent in English because I think they want to be a very attractive country to foreigners.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that could be the reason why, because the language will not die. I mean, Europeans are very passionate about their languages, right? So I
I know.
think no matter how much they embrace English language, their language will still be preserved. So
Yes. Yeah. They're
yeah.
actually they are warm people. They're nice. The only thing I don't like about them is they're too direct. They are very, very direct.
Oh, are
Like
they more direct than Germans?
definitely, if you ask the two of them, they'll tell you that Dutch people are more direct.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, and yeah, they are very direct, but they can't take directness from people. So
Oh, they can't give
yeah,
what they take. That's unfortunate.
yeah.
Now, I really wish I visited the Netherlands more when I was living in North Rhine-Westphalia. I was just
Yeah,
there.
that's really
I'm telling you,
close.
I was
Yeah,
living
cause
very close there.
yeah, cause I'm actually close to NR because I live close to Venlo, which is
Ah.
somehow close to yeah. But I work in Rotterdam, so imagine I have to commute like 1 hour to work.
Or do you go
But
to, okay,
yeah,
because you're studying your graduate training program, you do it like you go to work every day. Like,
no, I do hybrid. I,
oh,
I work
perfect. Okay.
twice in the office and 3 times at home, so
Oh,
it's okay.
that's okay.
Yeah,
That's okay. That's a fair deal.
yeah. So
So, let's wind down right now. So I'd like to know what would you say are your biggest lessons that you've learned so far from your journey to Europe, to Germany, now the Netherlands? Like, what mistakes have you made that you would like to tell fellow African incoming students or job seekers to avoid when they are moving abroad?
hmm, lower your expectations.
Reduce your expectations to zero.
Yes, lower your expectations because when
Okay.
you have too high expectations and then when you're not experiencing something and it doesn't go your way, you might start regretting. The one thing I
Mm,
always say is the feel of regret is there. Don't ever it's not good to be regretting stuff. It's going
mm,
to weigh you down, demotivate you because trust me, you need a lot of motivation. You need a lot of positivity to live in Germany. Because when you start being pessimistic, things are not going to go well for you. because you need to. Nobody will boost you. You need to boost yourself. If you want to cry, cry. Look, me sometimes I cried like when I was in school in like
Yeah.
first semester.
We
Like,
all did.
yeah, right?
We all did. Yeah, I did. A
Exactly.
couple
Yeah.
of
So I was
times.
like, if you feel like you want to cry, cry in your room under your shower, cry. You feel good. And
You
then
feel
they
better.
pick up yourself again. We move like you're
Let me tell
going
you
in
a
hard.
little story. Sorry to interrupt you. I remember one of those nights that I couldn't take the crying to myself alone. I called my mom and I was complaining to her, crying. She said, "Oh yeah, now would you come back? Let's look for a job for you in the ministry."
Oh.
I said, "Yeah, I'm in ministry." Immediately the tears dried up from my eyes. I said, "Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm fine. I won't cry."
Yes,
It's like, okay, then do
exactly.
what you have to do. Eh? I can't forget
Exactly.
that night.
Yes, if you feel like when you call home, you feel good, call home. Like me, I used to talk to my parents most of the time. Most of
Mm.
the even you will not believe that the day before my dad passed away, I talked to him that evening.
Oh my
That
god.
evening. So yeah, I somehow I'm glad that I'm always in touch. Like I'm always calling. And that evening when I saw him in my head, I was like, I think he's not going to make it. And the next day, when I saw my sister's call, I knew it. So, if you feel like you want to talk to your family every day, like me, every time I talk to my every time. So, if you feel like some friends will keep you, and there are certain friends that you think they are not good for you, you don't talk to them every time. Like, oh, why are you learning? Let's go and work. Know how to balance your stuff. There's time for part-time job. There's time for school. Know that you came here because of school, right? If you came with a block account, good for you. Try to manage it properly. If you didn't come with it, also, yeah, you just know what. Find something that works for you. So as I
Yeah.
said, lower expectations, and then sometimes you feel down, but pick up yourself again. Push hard, because one day you look back and you'll be so proud of yourself. I
Yeah.
think I was telling my sister that I think we as international students, we need to big up ourselves, because it's not easy to make it in another person's country.
Oh,
Because
true. That's
that
true.
job that you are applying to, thousands of immigrants have applied to it, but you were picked. It's not like you are special, it's by the grace of God. If you don't believe in God, it's by the grace of something, whatever you believe in, right?
Mm.
So I was like, as international students, it's not easy at all. So even you've been chosen, you've been given admission, meaning that there's something in you. So when you come, please take one step at a time. Know your strength. Like, just don't do more than you can. I know somebody who took like 6 courses and the person actually feel like five. So
Oh,
like,
no.
exactly. So when you feel to failure makes you feel like you are not good enough. But let me tell you something. In Germany, too, when you fail, it's not a big deal. You just go and write it again. Most people in Germany who are considered in Germany have failed before in exams.
That's it. You just
It's
gotta
not,
rewrite it.
yeah.
No,
So
don't
when you,
stay
yeah,
in it.
exactly. So when you fail, just make sure you don't fail more than 3 times, because then you get exmatriculated. But then I don't think that will happen. The thing is, it's not easy. It's doable. Everybody has done it. Me, I've done it. I'm not better than you. Kelechi has done it. A lot of people have done it, and now you're no more students. We look back, and then it wasn't easy. So me, when I'm talking to, I totally understand where they come from. When I'm talking to somebody studying German, I can relate. I understand you. I can say a lot of things, but now it's up to you to talk to yourself, because no matter how
Exactly.
somebody talks to you, it's up
You
to you
have
to
to
be
put
like,
in the
I'm here.
work. You have to
Exactly.
do it by yourself. Put in the work
Exactly.
eventually. Yeah, totally
Yeah, yeah.
agree. Spontaneous.
Yeah. So that's one thing about me. Like, if I'll go back, I wouldn't have done anything differently again, because I'm somebody who always talks to myself, and I'm very positive. Like, yeah, as I told you guys, I took me like 3.5 years to finish my masters. I didn't care at all. Me, when I'm doing something, I don't look at somebody. I just look at myself, what I can do, my strength, and then that's it. But one thing if I would have done, I would have pushed harder for my masters, because I was a bit relaxed. I think I was
Mm,
ahead of writing exams and things. But like, if
mm,
you go, you not die. Just go in hard. Because
mm.
sometimes when you are scared like that, it takes you a long time to finish your masters, especially your
That's true.
first semester. If you can go for it, go in hard, so that it becomes easier for you as time is going. Yeah, going to write your
Mm.
thesis. You don't have too many exams to write. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I would say. Just go in hard, be very positive, don't be scared. It's going to be fine. You don't
Thank
die.
you
Don't
so
die.
much. Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you, because you literally answered the next question, which is like, what would you have done differently and everything, and if you had any regrets and stuff. But I think you've covered every single thing, okay?
Yeah.
And I am so grateful and happy that we had this conversation. It was super insightful and very information packed. And I really hope that anybody who is watching this video right now can agree with me. And if you're already watching this video to this point, you're an OG, you're the real OG of this channel. So thank you. And already smash the like button if you're feeling us, if you're feeling the conversation. Leave your questions in the comments and stay subscribed to both Fidel's channel and mine, because she's also a content creator. She's very, very active on YouTube. So do well to visit our channel. We also have a video there. Go and check out what we talked about as well. And yeah, I think we've come to the end of this conversation, Fidos. Thank you so much for your time. I really
Thank you for
appreciate it. I
having me
appreciate
as
your
well.
wealth of knowledge and experience on here. It's really amazing. I don't take it for granted. Thank you.
Thank you
So,
too.
guys, we have come to the end of today's video. See you in another. First of all, see you in Fidos' channel next up,
Yes.
and see you thereafter in another video. Take care. Bye.
Bye.